Devi Gupta, Vice President of Marketing with Prolifics, and today I wanted to talk to you about some of the migration options or some of the options our customers have taken in terms of moving their infrastructure over to IBM WebSphere. And Prolifics does a variety of things. We implement service-oriented architecture, back-end infrastructures, as well as front-end Web 2.0 and collaborative portal environments. But in addition, we have a very significant practice that's focused exclusively on technology migrations. Now, our migration practice has earned us a great reputation with customers. We've actually conducted over 60 migrations for our customers from a variety of environments over to IBM WebSphere. And those predominantly include the Oracle WebLogic environment, which was formerly BEA WebLogic, moving that infrastructure over to WebSphere, as well as other technologies such as from iPlanet or WebMethods over to IBM WebSphere. So with that tremendous experience that we've built up, we've been able to know exactly where the gotchas are. We've built up a knowledge base of information, scripts. With that experience, we are able to take the trial and error out of the customer's hands, and they can refocus their resources on initiatives that are more strategic for them and initiatives that are repeatable tasks that are associated with their business. One key motivator is to eliminate multiple application servers an organization may have in their environment. So perhaps a company has gone through a merger and acquisition and they have multiple standards within their organization. By consolidating these application servers, they not only reduce costs, but they can also eliminate some dual skill sets. So one company that we had actually had two different standards within their organization. 95% of their business was flowing through the WebLogic environment, while new applications were being developed for WebSphere. This company was originally going to keep the WebLogic environment intact because many critical applications were flowing through there, but because of the significant maintenance increases they were receiving, they decided to make the move over to IBM WebSphere. In doing so, this customer was not only able to consolidate application server environments, but they also no longer require maintenance of dual skill sets. Now, another key factor for this customer, and actually I'd say it's our most common motivator for most organizations we speak to, is cost reduction. So this organization was experiencing an average of 50% increase to their maintenance fees year after year. And in making the move to IBM WebSphere, we were able to put in front of them an ROI plan that would offer them a $1.5 million savings over a 5-year period. So as you can imagine, this customer did decide to move forward, and in addition to the software savings, they're also going to be able to reduce in their data center footprint. Now that's a key benefit I want to touch on, because think of what that can do for your company. We have another customer, a large insurance company. They were able to decrease their CPU usage by 50% and eliminate hardware infrastructure by up to 43%. That makes them a greener company, contributing to a smarter planet. So switching gears for a second, sometimes you have no choice but to migrate, whether it's to move to a newer version of your application server or to move to a completely different platform. You could be experiencing an end of life coming up with your application server. You could be experiencing premium support surcharges. So there are a variety of reasons why you have to consider doing something. The one easy to understand misconception is that moving to a new platform would require a lot more effort, but that's actually not true. If you look at the tasks and actually break them down, we found that 85% is actually duplicate effort, whether you migrate to the same environment, up to a newer version of the same environment, or over to a completely new platform. And that remaining 15% is very strategic. It's actually building up new skill sets in the new environment, and it's a one-time effort only. As the leading migration expert, Prolifics is seeing common concerns across all of its customers, regardless of industry. These common concerns include no downtime for critical systems that run their business. Companies can't afford to decrease the level of service that they provide to customers. You know, some of the success factors that we see for our customers are that you're moving your platform from one system to another, and it's absolutely mandatory that you're going from apples to apples. That the application has absolutely no change in functionality once it moves to the new platform. But in addition to that, there's the gain benefits. Can you gain some new features? Do you have a platform for growth? Can you improve the performance to your application? So there are a lot of additional success factors that organizations are looking for. An intriguing example that I can think of is a migration that we did for a large financial institution. We essentially did three things. In order to ensure that there was no problem during the migration, we configured IBM Tivoli Composite Application Manager in order to monitor the entire environment and provide complete visibility to any bottlenecks or any problems that occurred. The second thing we were able to do by migrating this customer over to an IBM WebSphere environment was increase their transaction time upwards of 30 to 50%. And finally, by moving them to a WebSphere portal environment, we were able to give their end users a richer user experience that they've already gotten great feedback on. So how can Prolifics help you? We've developed a self-assessment migration tool that's available on our website. It'll generate a customized report for you and give you an understanding of whether or not a migration makes sense for you. You can also sit down with one of our migration experts either to review the report or to conduct a more thorough assessment for your organization. Prolifics often conducts proof of concepts where we will take one or a subset of an application and actually migrate it to a production ready state. Prolifics also provides a really unique service offer called transition support. Concurrent to migrating your application over to WebSphere, we will provide level 1 and level 2 support for your J2EE applications that are running under WebLogic. You can immediately begin to eliminate some of those high maintenance fees for your WebLogic environment. So obviously I couldn't cover everything in this short video about migrating to IBM WebSphere, but I encourage you to visit our website or contact one of our representatives.